So I learned a lot of new things, a lot of new methods of theater, and I think I want to take all your work and maybe apply in my country. I take also your story, your life story. I will take all the people with me. What is my what I think about the social theater? I use it. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I believe theater can change people. The theater should be always a critic of society. That's why I make political, social theater. And
after the end of the seminar, I feel like I have learned a lot of stuff, and I've taken a lot of notes, so I will take back to Bulgaria many things. I really enjoyed the team building exercises. I think when you have a group, actors or just children in the school, they should really have trust between each other. So those team building exercises.
Now that the seminar is over, I've got so much from it, as in I've learned many different techniques. I've had to step outside my comfort zone quite a lot of times because I'm not a physical person. So working with different organisations using their methodologies of teaching has opened up new worlds to how I can actually implement my work with young people. What am I going to take away from it? Well, all the skills that I have, but also the networking. Like, I have met some absolutely amazing people. Lucky enough to meet somebody that I had met a couple of years ago as well. And I do think that there's a lot of possibility for future networking, for working with these organisations from across Europe as well as another one from home. Theatre as a tool for social change. I don't need to justify that because it's very obvious. I've known it from when I was a teenager, like even just for personal development, helping me through my own personal issues. Theatre was instrumental. And now as an adult working with young people, I feel privileged to be the person who can help guide people through stuff, or inform them, give them the arena to explore what they don't understand, to explore other cultures, to explore what it's like to be somebody else. And if they're lost, then I can guide them in the right direction. So as a tool for social change, theatre it's pivotal as far as I'm concerned. It's the best way of doing it.
Okay, so it was a really, really amazing experience, really rich, because I took lots of good energy, a lot of sharing, a lot of generosity, and also lots of different ways to, how to say, to catch different people, to gather around a topic, different people. I learned that we could talk about really serious subjects and topics, like taking them from many different prospects and unfold them, and then things begin to be a little less stressful, and we can just find solutions or some way to find a solution, some energy for that, which was really powerful. So all those different.
I think one of the biggest thing for me doing this exchange or this seminar was that it's more about being around other people, because we haven't really met up as leaders with many people from around Europe, and I think that's the biggest thing that I've had, and just kind of the experiences and how to deal with young people is what I'll take away, myself anyway.
I think the biggest thing for me is probably just the different ways of working with young people. So before we had one way because we were only taught one way, but now we have so many different ways of doing it, and that's probably what I'll bring back.
For me, this training seminar, it has been a great experience because it's a long time since I had the last one. So I was wondering to have the opportunity to meet people from other countries and share one of my passions, that it's theater as a tool. And in this side, I think that it has really powerful seminar because I get so inspired. And also, for me, it's really valuable, the opportunity to share my way of working and also to practice other ways of working from the other participants. And what I let with me, or I take with me, it's the illusion to carry on researching and finding new ways of doing my job. Of course, keep the ones that are really good, that I really believe, but also I don't know how to say it, but I would say that to keep being innovating, you know, and I think that's all.
From seminar Theater as a Tool for Social Change, I learned two basic things. For one side, it was organization and production of things, and the other side was more the artistic field. I learned some new exercises and I learned some new methods to implement with my students. How I will use these things further in time. I do believe that theater is the greatest tool for education and solving conflicts that we can use, because you solve the conflict, or you start thinking about the conflict, or you can argument about the conflict, no noticing it in the beginning. You are just playing and you realize later. And sorry. What I would like to do is implement these new, as I said, exercises, new ways, new stories, new material in my classes. But also I would love to exchange this process further in other countries. And most of all, I would like to start new projects about social theater, because I think it's the greatest way to change society with small projects.